At University Life Podcast, our vision is to illuminate the path to academic excellence, personal growth, and professional success for Nigerian university students. We envision a future where every student, regardless of their chosen field of study, embraces their unique journey with confidence, finding inspiration and empowerment in our vibrant community. As we continue to grow, our goal is to empower the next generation of leaders, thinkers, and changemakers. Join us in this inspiring vision as we navigate the world of university life one episode at a time. Hello family, welcome to another episode of University Life Podcast. Merry Christmas and Happy Boxing Day in arrears. And I'm wishing you a Happy New Year in advance, because this is going to be the last podcast episode for this year, and I'm very excited that we started this journey together and we are ending this year together as well. So it's been a very nice experience, I must confess. Yes, my name is Emerald Olaoyi, and thank you for joining me again on this podcast. It means a lot to me. So last week I said, in last week's episode, I said today's episode is going to be about gratitude, but the gratitude is going to come from my fans, my listeners. So that's what we are going to do today. And at the time of recording this episode is actually 12:23 a.m. this morning. I was waiting for those that I texted to drop their own gratitude message, but till now I haven't seen enough as much as I thought I would have seen. A lot of you guys saw my messages and didn't reply. Well, I felt a little bit hurt, but well, I guess it's part of the process. I guess it's part of the process is one of the things I'm prepared for. Sure. So, I've been thinking there is something else I want to share aside and since this is going to be the last episode for the year, I want to share some tips that we should use when we enter the next year, 2024. So I've been deliberating whether it should come first or whether gratitude should come first. I really don't know, at least presently while recording this, but we'll see when I want to edit and merge all of the gratitude episodes from my fans together. Well, I guess we are doing gratitude first today, so let's listen to what they are grateful for. And I want to make a shout out to those who responded, from Debbie Queen to Sammy Kings and Ariola and Ore Oluwa. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you who've responded. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see more of it from you. Thank you very much. So let's listen to what they are grateful for.
Okay, firstly, one of the things I'm grateful for in this year, I'm grateful for my admission. I'm grateful for the sort of life, because it's someone that is alive that wants to say, I want to go to class, I want to go to school, I want to go to lectures, self. So I'm grateful for sort of life. I'm grateful for my admission too, because I've waited like 2 years or so since 2021. So I'm grateful for my admission too. And I'm grateful for my family. I did not lose anyone, and none of them lose me. That's what's grateful of.
There are three most important things I'm grateful for. And these things, they are too dear to me. That is making my life better and even better by day. I'm grateful for my education, for the ability to learn, the ability to grow, and having those ability to learn and grow is now making opportunities for me in this space, even in my online space, in the university life and everything. Right? I'm also grateful for my friends and family. They said your net worth is your network, or vice versa. Your network is your network. My friends and family have been a very big part of my journey because they supported me. Those that supported me financially, those that supported me spiritually, otherwise, and so on. I really thank God for them. And the most important thing, I'm grateful for my health and well-being, because they say health is wealth. It's allowed me to enjoy my life to the fullest. So these are the three things I'm most grateful for, and I pray God continue to bless those three things in my life. I know you God bless me with good friends, you God blesses me with good health, and you God blesses me with more education. I know definitely money will roll in, and that's the goal.
Firstly, I'm grateful for the journey mercies that I have received this year. God has been keeping me all through the journeys because I traveled a lot this year. And here I am, healed and healthy, no form of accident whatsoever. And I also appreciate the new friends I meet this year. I laughed more this year, and I was shown more love this year from my new friend and people around me as I got closer to someone. I'm actually grateful for that. It's made my year brighter. And I'm also grateful and I thank God for the ups and downs I faced this year. It's not been easy, but it's been worth it, and I've been strong all through, coming out victorious. I'm really, really grateful.
Three things I'm grateful for this year. I have so many reasons to be grateful. Like my reasons, are uncountable. But because of our time, I will spare little reasons. And they are not little, but some reasons that I'm grateful for this year. First of all, having a complete family is worth being grateful for. As in, nobody is lost. We are still complete. God is bringing us, and God is still with us. God that has brought us this far is still with us. That's my number one. I'm so grateful that my family and I are ill and healthy to witness this year. And I know that God will still keep us safe till the end of the year and to see the new year coming. And the second one is throughout my years in university, oh my God, there is no casualty, there is no impromptu illness, or there is no I'm just grateful throughout my 4 years even though it's not 4 years ago. But let's put it that way. Throughout my the course of my staying here in the university, I'm so grateful to God. I'm so grateful to God because I never lack anything good. Anytime I ask God for something, before the end of the day, He has provided. That's number 2. And the last one is I'm grateful for everything. That one is I round it up. I bracket all the reasons for everything God has done for me. I'm so grateful. Being sleeping and waking up is not by my power. So many people slept and never woke up. And there are some people that we started this race together. Some people dropped out. Some people died. Some people didn't finish. Even some people did not drop out. Some people did not finish with us. But the grace of the Lord has brought me this far. I'm so grateful for everything. For breathing. Even God pay more me. Breathing alone is enough for me to be grateful. So I know that I might not enjoy the best of everything, but at least I'm contented, and I'm so grateful for that. So that's it. Thank you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you who've responded. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see more of it from you. Thank you very much. So let's dive into today's topic. Today, I just want to share with you some things that I would like you to take into practice by next year, and I'll also take them into practice because I feel like they are going to assist us in a way or more. So just take your time to listen. You can write them down. Anyone that relates with you, you can pick them. Those that do not relate with you, well, of course, you are free to, you are free to skip them. So let's get into today's topic. I'm even having a cold. Yes, I've been very busy as well. I'm presently participating in a 100 days consistency challenge with a team, and I've been so busy throughout the day with fulfilling my own personal goals, and it's been a very nice experience. So let's get into today's episode. Don't be too humble next year. We tend to be too humble. I was scrolling on LinkedIn and I saw this person's post, and the post was about humility, that most of us are too humble to even take compliments. We are too humble to accept compliments. When people compliment us, we'll tell them, no, I'm not the one who did it. It is this person, it is my team, it is that. Your effort is involved, so you are a part of those who did it. And if anybody is giving you compliments for what you've done, if anybody is giving you compliments for your hard work, you should gladly accept the compliment. You deserve it. So don't be too humble next year. Stand tall. Raise your heads up. Stand tall. Number 2 is don't let people trample on you. Don't let people trample on you. This might not need serious elaboration because it's very simple enough, but don't let people cheat you. Don't let people call you what you are not. Don't let people belittle you. So you understand the concept of it. So I would leave you to interpret it to yourself. Know your values. That's for number 3. Know your values. Know your words. Number 4 is package yourself. Don't belittle yourself in any form, and whatever you can do to up your game, whatever you can do to fit into a particular circle, do it. Don't hesitate. Next year is going to be a year of greatness. So whatever you are going to do next year to improve yourself, to get into certain circles that you've not been into, you should do it, and you should even start doing it this year before we enter the next year, before we enter 2024. So remember to package yourself. I'm having a code. Number 5 is don't let anybody take advantage of you. Don't let anybody use you. Don't just let anybody take advantage of you. I think these points are pretty basic and it should be self-explanatory, but yes, don't let anybody take advantage of you. Number 6, show off your skills and talents. Get into circles of people that matter. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide your talents. You've been hiding for so long, and the world needs to see what you have in store for them. The world needs to see that there is somebody with this particular talent, there's somebody with this particular skill. So don't hide yourself. It is time you get out of your shell. It is time for us to stop hiding. So get out there and show yourself, prove yourself to the world, show off your skills and talent. If there's something you know how to do, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Even though procrastination has its advantages, but don't procrastinate. Even if you are going to procrastinate, despite the advantages, I have this belief that everything that has a bad side also has a good side. So to me, procrastination also has a good side. I'm going to make an episode on that someday, but for now, show off your skills and talent. Get into circles of people that matter. Get into circles of people who would value you. Get into circles of people who would know your worth. Number 7 is don't hold on to toxic friendship and relationship. If your friends doesn't value you, cut off that friendship. If you are in a relationship that is stressing your mental health, that always leaves you depressed, that gives you a scar, a mental scar, or that has been troubling you, you know what to do. Well, if you don't know what to do, I'm telling you that I think it's high time you put an end to that type of relationship or friendship. Number 8 is don't be too scared to give people the middle finger. This is very important. Don't be too scared to give people the middle finger. Don't be too scared to give them the middle finger. Show them that you are enough. Show them that you are enough. It's obvious that we need people and this and that, but if people want to start taking advantage of you, if people want to stop valuing you, if people want to see you as being too cheap and they are now reducing your respect, well, you should know how to show them the middle finger. Tell them that middle finger. I don't want to call it out. Number 9 is accept compliments. You look beautiful, you are hardworking, you are this, you are that. Accept compliments. Accept compliments gladly. Not with pride, but accept compliments, at least in an humble manner. Or is it in a humble manner? Accept compliments. Accept compliments. If somebody is giving you a compliment, even if they don't mean it, accept the compliment. Even if it's being sarcastic, even if it's a compliment even if it's a compliment that is sarcastic, accept the compliment. You should not care about that person's intention. What matters to you is that you are receiving a compliment and you are accepting that compliment. So accept compliment. Number 9 is treat yourself better. Don't go below your standard. Instead, raise your standard. Don't go below your standard to meet people. You should raise your standard so that people can raise their own standard to meet you. At least when you go to a mall, you see a price tag on a particular grocery, it's either you buy it because you have enough money, or you leave because you don't have enough money, or you go for something lesser. So let your values be fixed. If people cannot come up to your level, you should not go down to their own level to relate to them. I'm talking about personal values, and raise your values, love yourself, and don't go below average. Raise your standards. Let people come up to meet you, not you going down, not you dropping your own standard to meet people. And number 11 is love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. So thank you for listening, and I hope we have a wonderful week into the new year, and by next year, I will see you next year. You'll listen to my voice next year, God willing. And I just want you to know that I love you all. I love everybody that has been listening. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's do better next year. And for the record, if you haven't subscribed or even if you haven't started following me, please, you should do, because a lot of interesting things are going to happen on this podcast next year. I would give you the gist next year. So until then, bye bye. Bye bye.